Yamaha introduced the R3 in 2015 with the fast-growing, low-displacement sport bike category. The nearly best-in-class horsepower, superb handling, and a competitive price has quickly made the R3 popular among new and experienced riders alike. Hey everyone, Decaz here. I am test riding 2016 Yamaha YZF R3. Started up here, we're in neutral. It's got a gear shift indicator here, which is pretty neat. And let's go. Oh, glorious wind. Got a bit hot just standing around all the time. First impression, the acceleration is pretty decent. Can't remember the numbers off the bat, but I believe this bike has about 34 horsepower. Between 34 and 37. So for the under 400 class, which includes the 390 Duke, this is the second fastest. I think the Kawasaki Ninja 300 is not that far behind. And then you have the CBR 300R at the bottom of the pack. I can tell you right now with my initial thoughts through those few curves that this bike, it has good feel into the curves and everything. I can tell why this bike is very popular. The turn-in feels very confident. Seriously, I can't tell what it is with this bike. I'm gonna have to test out the CBR 300R again, but there's an amazing. The bike feels planted through the curves. Oh my goodness, that red line. That was pretty sweet for 320cc, I can tell you that. Look at the view. It is a gorgeous day here in Kelowna. Riding position wise, if you've ridden the Honda CBR 300R and the Kawasaki Ninja 300, it's pretty similar. It's semi-upright. You're not really hunched down on the gas tank or anything. I'm going to do a lug test here. It seems under 5,000 RPM. The engine definitely feels like it's lugging. Over 5,000 RPM, it's good. It's a very usable power brand when you're thinking about 5,000 up to 12,500 RPM. For city commuting, that might help make things easier. You don't want to find yourself in the wrong power band when you need to get out of the way or do a passing maneuver, which is not a problem for more experienced riders. I'm talking more about the newbies who might be riding this to start. Until they get used to shifting, being in the right gear, they may find themselves from time to time in the wrong gear. And speaking of gear shifting, this gear shift is also pretty good. I've only ridden Hondas extensively, and I can tell you this gear shift feels very direct. There's no laziness, clunkiness, or anything. It's just very direct feeling. The clutch is a little tougher than what you would expect on a CBR 300R, but it's still relatively easy. And to everyone watching my channel is going to be an evolution. I'm pretty new to this, and I'm going to figure out what I need to review. If you have anything in particular that you would have liked me to cover that I didn't cover, put in my comments, and I will keep that in mind for my next rides. And as we head back to the Yamaha dealer here, I will give you my butt report. Nothing feels numb right now. That That gear shift indicator was just useful for telling me I was in second gear there. That would have been an embarrassing stop. That concludes our ride. Thanks for watching.